It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Hi.
Get your crafts out, we crafted.
Yeah, I was just double checking. So, I'm doing my coloring book today, and a page I haven't done, it looks like some of the ink bled onto it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it's like if you don't let it sit long enough,
Oh yeah.
it'll just bleed through.
Yeah.
What craft are you in?
I'm still working on my tapestry for the moon tarot for my door, but it's looking really good.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
I'm almost done.
Hi, Moon.
I think I'm. Hi, Moon. I'm like a third of the way,
Okay.
so I'll get a few rows done today. And I've been going to this. There's a monthly craft club at a cafe by me, where you just show up for like 2 hours and craft with other people around you, and you just like talk and hang out. And I've done it twice so far, and it's been such a chill time where it's like you just show up and you go, "Hey, what's up?" and it's really nice.
That's so cute. I love that.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
Adorable.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I've got a few things I gotta do today, but I'm feeling good overall. I don't know, I'm kind of getting
Yeah.
the Sunday scaries.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh shit. Alright, I almost just dropped everything. It's all falling down. Yeah. I am. Whoa. My niece and nephew are really into Bluey lately.
Oh,
It's like their favorite thing in the world.
nice.
Bluey. I got them these Bluey bath toys
Oh, cute.
for their birthday.
Yay.
Yeah, they're not babies anymore. They're full-on toddlers now.
Wow. Are they like full on having conversations now?
Kind of. I mean, they like babble a lot
Yeah.
and like chat,
Mm-hmm.
But like they still can't say auntie. They say nanny still. So I'm nanny duck. But I honestly hope that never changes.
Yeah, that's cute.
um, it's funny though. So like when I FaceTime them, they think me and well, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. My sister and I look alike, and so they get us confused on FaceTime. Like when I call, they're like Auntie O, and I'm like, no, Auntie Duck. And so they
Yeah.
like they'll oscillate between calling me Auntie Duck or Auntie O.
Aw, yeah.
And I was on FaceTime with them the other day, and Brewer walked behind me in the kitchen to get something, and they were both like Brewer, Brewer, and I was like, what the heck?
Aw.
It was really cute.
That's really cute.
They're
My
cuties.
my mom was a twin, and so as a baby,
Sorry, I
as
hit
a
my mic.
baby, when I was a kid, I like would always confuse my mom and her sister because I couldn't tell them apart. So I was like,
Oh my
I don't know
God.
who I'm talking to right now, but I need my mom.
I still call my mom for like all these little things.
Mm.
What do you think I should? And my dad, honestly, I still call them for like opinions about things because I'm just like, what do I do?
Yeah,
Life is hard.
yeah. Help,
Help! Help
help
me!
me.
Help me! God! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Whoa. I've been listening to this not new artist, but I've just discovered an artist who was like I think previously in a K-pop girl group. Her name's Chu,
Okay.
Chuu, and her music is so good. I came across just like the gayest song called Kiss a Kitty, which is so catchy and really fun. And then I've been listening to the rest of her music, and it's really good.
Ooh. Okay.
It's very fun. I highly recommend.
All right. Oh my god, this marker's dying.
No.
Quick, 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 quick. I haven't really listened to anyone new lately, to be honest. I'm so stuck in my ways.
What have you been listening to recently?
Well, I like just putting together a lot of playlists of like my favorite songs and then just listen to that over and over and over again.
Nice. Yeah.
So like The Subway from Chapel Roan is on there.
Hell yeah.
Lesbian of the Year from The Beaches.
Oh, yes.
You know, it's just like fave songs over and over and over again.
Yeah, I like it.
Slash, I really get into audiobooks now because my drive to work is so long.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to this one right now called A River Enchanted, I think.
Ooh.
And it's like kind of like folklore-y. It's like about this guy named Jack, and he's from this island. And I think it's is it in Scotland or Ireland? It's like up near there. Well, I don't know if they actually specify if it's like a real part of a real country or not. But the audiobook narrator has that accent, so I just assumed that's like from somewhere up in there. And but yeah, it's like he leaves the island as like a 10-year-old, and the island's like whole thing is like there are like fae folk there, and it's split in half between two human clans who are like always fighting. And he goes to the mainland to like learn. He's like a bard, like that's his magic, his bardic magic. And he gets like called back to the island like 10 years later because there are girls going missing, and they need him to, I don't know, help figure out what's going on. It's pretty good so far.
Nice. I've been continuing my Korean learning journey.
Oh yeah, talk to me about it.
I think I've almost got all of the alphabet characters. I think I'm only like 1 or 2 lessons away from having learned all of them. Or at least like I might know all the characters, but I think I still need to know all the rules because it depends on like the position of certain letters. It'll be a different sound. So I'm like learning those. But it's very fun. Like I think I'll like spend time learning it, and then I'll go to like a song that I like, and then try to read the lyrics out loud, and then I compare it to what they actually sing, and I'm like, oh my god, I think I've got it. I can start to read this, which is really fun.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah, I feel like doing that has been really nice because it's just for the pure enjoyment and interest in it, which is really, really fun.
Nice. Yeah, I like got rid of Duolingo because I was like, I'm just not A, fuck you guys for your AI. B,
Yeah.
I just can't keep up with this. I can't with the aggressive notifications. It scares me.
Yeah. It's a lot. I haven't used Duolingo in years.
Yeah. I love these markers, but it's also like if you don't work quick, it'll like dry and you can see the transition of like where you took a hot pause, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh god.
No, please.
No. Ooh, wow, I haven't colored in a while. This feels so nice. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, I'm cat sitting for my friend this week, and so I'm gonna bring over like my sketchbook, and just draw, which I'm excited to do because I haven't done too much of that recently.
Nice.
That'll be fun to get into.
What kind of cat is it?
They have 3 cats, but one of them, they've got an orange cat, a black cat, and they've just got this calico cat, I think, like a little bit splotchy different colors.
That's so cute.
And she's a kitten. So we'll see what she's like when I'm there.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I love a good cat.
I'm trying to think like what else is going on in my life, and I've got nothing.
I know. Well, it's like I'm just happy where I'm at, you know. That's about it. That's about it. I'm
That's
grateful
good.
grateful to be happy.
Yeah. That's good. I finally had like it'd been a month since I had therapy, and then I finally had another session last week.
Mm.
And it was so nice. I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, I really need her. She's like carrying me through, which is really nice and helpful.
I love a good therapist. I see mine as like a booster session now. Like I just kind of reach out to her when I need her, and I'm like, "Hey, I need to check in."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really nice.
It is nice, and it's nice like to go back to her and like when I tell her what's going on, and we do like our exercises and stuff. I'm always like, "Oh yeah, I forgot how good this feels to like take care of my mental health."
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I've had so many different therapists because of like just different circumstances where it always ends. And this time
Yeah.
I've had her for we're coming up on 2 years soon.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, I'm so grateful.
Hell yeah.
It's been
I
nice.
love
We
therapy.
we've been exploring I'll like share my songs with her to like kind of help get across what I'm trying to how I'm feeling, and it's been such a cool experience to be like here's a song which like makes me so nervous to share because I'm like, oh God, I wrote this and I gotta share this out loud with someone. But then it's like fun to like she like helps me dissect it a bit more and like understand myself a bit more, which is really really cool.
Nice, very good. I
Yeah,
love that idea. It's like music therapy.
it's really cool. She also once suggested like tarot and like trying like playing around with like doing tarot pulls and just seeing what we talk about with those, which I think would be a
Ooh,
cool thing to explore too at some point.
I love that. I was told once that it's better to like have a tarot deck stumble into your life and to not buy one. So I've been like waiting very patiently for it to come to me, and it's been a very long time to the point where I'm like, is this real? And
Yeah.
but yeah, I really want to get into like starting my day with just like I guess you would say meditation, but just like, like a quiet little check-in with myself and then doing like a tarot pull for my day and
Yes.
just kind of like setting myself up for like hopefully a good day like that.
Definitely.
Yeah. I did find this girl on Instagram who predicted my week. Like I think I watched her video on like a Monday and she predicted my week to a T. And I was like,
Oh,
"What the fuck?" Like cuz normally
yeah.
like, I feel like those videos are very like general. And so
Yeah.
like that's kind of how I felt about this one, but then everything kind of happened like in a way that went back to stuff she said and I was like, "Oh God." Like
Yeah.
it was crazy.
It is. I always find that like all the like different like tarot and astrology stuff pops up on my social media when I'm going through like a weird time. And
Yeah.
then there's always something where I'm like, "Oh, that was actually correct."
Yeah, I think it's cool to be able to find meaning in those things.
Yeah. It's like I don't put too much weight on them, but I'm also like I'm listening.
Yeah, right? Like if I find something in there that like speaks to me and guides me a little bit, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah. I came across a video. It was one where like the person talks about your signs, and so the guy was talking about Pisces,
Mhm.
and he like I get those videos all the time. I never like think too much about them, or I go like, oh yeah, that's correct, or no, that's not correct. But this guy, the things he said, I was like, these are correct, and then it hurt my feelings. I was like, ow! I was like, these are so correct, and what the fuck? He ended on he was like Pisces confuse connection with compatibility, and I went, whoa, and
Yeah,
and I've just been sitting with that. And I went, you're so right.
that's crazy.
I was like, that's so fucked up.
So wild. Ooh. Did I tell you about the Digital Circus movie?
No, how was it? I haven't caught up yet. It's been a while since I've seen an episode.
It was good. I think it ended in a way I didn't expect. And I really thought I knew what was going on, and the movie really told me I just didn't. Like, there was some reveals where I was like, oh, so that's okay, wow. What the fuck? But I thought it was really good. The one thing that was crazy to me though was like I was like, dang, I guess it's been a hot minute since I've been in a movie theater that like children were allowed in. First of all, I wouldn't say
Oh,
Digital Circus is a children's show,
no.
but the amount of kids that were in that theater was crazy. Like I was like I can't tell if it's like, and I mean like kids can be intuitive, right? So like,
Yeah.
you know, but I was also like, do these parents not know? Like it's like it was just
Yeah.
kind of wild.
Odd.
And also like, look, I know that I'm entitled to a child-free life but not a child-free world. I totally get that. But like it
Yeah.
was really crazy. There was like this guy sitting in front of me with his kid and he was on his phone the whole time, which was so annoying and distracting. I don't get that.
Oh.
Why do you buy a ticket to something and then sit on your phone? It feels
Yeah.
like a waste of money.
Yeah.
And his kid was so disruptive, a movie theater worker had to come and talk to him about it.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
even then he like wouldn't really discipline his kid and the people sitting in front of them moved in the middle of the
Oh my
movie. Like
god.
that's how bad it was. It was
Jeez.
crazy. And I was like, what the hell?
That's
So
wild.
like that kind of colored my experience a little bit because I was like, I can barely pay attention. But
Yeah.
um yeah, it was good. I was like shocked in a good way.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'll be able to access that at some point once I've caught up on the other
Well,
things.
yeah, because they're gonna release the actual episode on YouTube too. But
Oh, okay, cool.
the movie was like a combination of episode 8 and then the finale episode.
Ah,
But
okay, cool.
yeah, it's like a limited run in theaters, and then they're doing like the
Cool.
full thing on YouTube. But I was like,
Perfect.
dang, like this is cool. Like I don't think I've ever seen an indie animation be able to like do it this way. Besides like Vibsy with Has Been Hotel being picked up on Amazon. You
Yeah.
know, so I was like, I want to support. Well, I guess they
Yeah.
did get picked up on Netflix, but like to have a theatrical release like this, you know, I was like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, definitely. Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, SAS House Pod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode.
I tell you, so because of like all the health issues I've had, even though it's like been figured out now and I'm getting treatment for it, which is good, they recommended a special diet for me. So I've been really learning a lot about FODMAPs lately.
Oh.
And there's this university, I think it's like Moash or something like that is how you say it. And they've literally created an entire app that tells you like what foods are safe to eat
Oh,
for
wow.
for if you're doing that. It's $7, but I was like, I'm doing it because
Yeah.
I need to know what I'm allowed to eat because I also have to go on the diet after my treatment for like a certain amount of time. And
Yeah.
it's crazy to me. Like it's like making me think a lot about like my body and my health. But it's like weird. It's like specifically like certain sugars that your body just has like a hard time breaking down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, it's just like fascinating to me. I've just been thinking about it while I was looking through the app today. I was like, "Oh man. What the hell?" Oh.
Nice. Yeah, I've been trying to like do less processed foods, at least like snack wise.
Yeah.
Like I still do some, but like I'm trying to like be like I'm trying to introduce more fruit and be excited about fruit that I'm having that I enjoy first before I
Yeah.
do other snacks. When I'm like craving something sweet, I'm like, let's try some blueberries first.
Mine's like weird because it's like even certain vegetables and fruits I can't even have because of like just the naturally occurring sugars in it, I guess. Like
Oh.
it was like you can't have broccoli, but you can have like XYZ. Like it's like so strange to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a whole bag of carrots just sitting in my fridge because I know that's safe.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, why are all my markers dying? I stored them properly. I've barely used them.
No.
This is terrible. Oh. Oh my God. Have you been seeing the absolute like insanity going on in the book community online
I don't
about the hot
think
girls
so.
read stuff?
No.
Okay. There's like this book content creator who posted something, I think it was like last week or at least earlier this week, where she was like, "Hey guys, I've trademarked the phrase hot girls read." and
Oh.
and she's like, so like if you make bookmarks, if you make tote bags, like there's like certain ways in which she's trademarked it, and she's like, if you make any of these, lovingly take it down because I own that phrase now. And
Okay.
everyone's like, what are you talking about? Like you can't. It's like she didn't
Yeah.
invent it. It's been
Yeah.
around. She's, I think her trademark goes back to like 2023, where she's
Mm.
like, that's when I've never noticed anybody else doing it, but people have been selling merch with that for like years before then, and it's like causing such a ruckus right now in the book community. People are pissed. It's crazy.
I came across one that was like someone trademarked book boyfriend. That was one that I briefly came across, but I was like, what is this? Who, what?
I know. Well, and I was like, it had to be that she got bad advice because it's like, what in the world made you think like I guess from a business standpoint, you're like, I want people to only buy that merch for me. But it's also like the
Yeah.
amount of backlash you're getting is not worth it. Like it's
No.
crazy.
It
I don't-
doesn't. Yeah, it's like it's not going to stop people from buying your stuff if other people also use it. Just make good stuff.
Also, you didn't invent the phrase. Like it's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
oh my God. But yeah, it's like been the only thing on my book Instagram lately. It's like all
That's
stuff
funny.
like about it, and I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah,
it's cray.
that's wild.
I know.
That's like, didn't Taylor Swift trademark something that was like unreasonable? I forgot what it was though.
Yeah, probably. Well, there's all that controversy right now with Patagonia and that drag
Oh,
queen
yes.
Patagonia. Yeah.
I've been seeing like the extremes of both sides, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Where I'm like, I don't even know what's going on anymore, and I also don't care.
Well, it's like everybody wants to be like, oh, well, it's a corporation. They have to protect their brand. They're only suing her for $1. And I'm like, they're suing her for $1 and legal fees, which can be in the millions, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, also, they're, they they're not the originator of that name either. They're named after like a region in South America. So it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on? It's like, yeah, I've seen people either like vehemently defend the corporation or like vehemently
Yeah.
defend her, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. It's wild.
It's wild.
I like don't follow her enough to like know anything.
I I only started following her this last year kind of passively because of her environmental
Mm.
oh my God, I'm choking my words. Environmentalism.
Yeah.
And then, but like it's like I feel like Instagram either shows me like accounts that I might like but I don't follow, or they show me like people I haven't like seen in a hot minute. Like I feel like my algorithm is so weird where it's like I didn't even know I was following this person. Like what's going on? Like, yeah, but then she suddenly started blowing up on my feed because of that video she posted about all of it, and I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But it seems like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, 2 trademark things in 1 week is insane. What's going on?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I also have been, so I've started following this girl on Instagram. I'm kind of obsessed with her because, first of all, she has an amazing username. It's Kimdle, like Kim Indle, like Kindle.
Yeah.
And she's doing this, like, I don't even know how many parts it's at right now, series where, have you ever heard of the book Powerless?
Yes. I
Okay.
haven't read it, but I've seen it around.
Well, you might want to watch Kindle's videos. I had it on my TBR forever, and because of her videos, I took it off my TBR.
Ah.
It's like so there's like, how did this all start? So like, I think her name's Lauren Roberts, who wrote the book, like posted a video when she was first promoting it where she was like, this book is like if the Hunger Games and Red Queen had a baby, but the baby didn't look like either of the parents. It's like, what, I don't know. But then I guess like a bunch of her fans then read Powerless and liked it, and then read Red Queen and were like sending a lot of hate to that author, being like, oh, like you plagiarized, like you copied, it's basically the same book. And the author was like, I released Red Queen 10 years ago. Like Red Queen
Yeah.
came first. So then there's
Yep.
all this controversy that of like, did the author of Powerless like plagiarize this, or is it just taken inspiration from?
Yep.
Because like I feel like there is like sort of this weird thing where now where it's like so much content exists. I feel like it's very hard to be like completely original in a way now. Because like
Yes.
you draw inspiration from so many sources and there's so many things to draw inspiration from. But
Yeah.
Kindle has this really good series where she's like, where I draw the line is like, if it's so similar, it's distracting. To me, that's like plagiarism, copy paste. But like, if you have inspired by, like, you know, there's like a difference or whatever. So she's doing this whole series where she read Red Queen, and then she read Powerless, and she's got this giant whiteboard that she's like just keeps adding to of like things that are like very similar, like literally copy paste, things that are sort of similar. And then she's also comparing it to like the Hunger Games, and it's like it's really really interesting. I was like, whoa, oh my god.
Nice.
But yeah, that's blowing
That's
up too. Because there are
Yeah.
people who are like very vehemently Powerless fans and then very vehemently Red Queen fans. And I have read neither, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm honestly just kind of here for the drama. But it's like,
Yeah.
she's doing a really like cool, thorough job. I'm like, dang, go girl.
Nice.
Yeah,
There
the
was a
book
book.
community's been really intense lately. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I always get once like a community starts getting like really weird and smart within each other, like too like I don't know. I think when the infighting starts, I'm like, let's chill out, guys.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
We're
just
too
here.
we're in too deep.
Yeah, it's like obviously I want to know if something's problematic so I can like,
Yes.
or it's like stuff like Powerless I want to know about because I'm like, dang, that's like crazy. And it was making me think of how we're reading Akawar, and there are things that happened in this last section that I was like, this is literally like from the Bible, like copy paste, like copy paste. And it makes me
Yeah.
go like, what the heck? Like I do want to like, you know what people are saying and like the tea in that way.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, oh my god, like it can be so vicious in a way. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. That's what my friend once was telling me about a book that she was reading, and when she was describing it, I was like, no, that's the plot of a book I've read. That's a completely different book. And she's like, no, it's this different plot. And I went to the bookstore to read, like, the back. Actually, let me pull it up now and read both of them, because I'm interested in what your thoughts are. Because I got so defensive at first, and I was like, what the fuck? But then I was like, you know what? It's books, and people like this. But, let me pull them up. Because one of them is on our list, actually. Phantasma?
Phantasma? I just bought that book.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So. Uh-oh.
What about it?
And then let me just pull up the other one too, just so I can
Like
get that and
Phantasma has a similar plot to something else?
yeah, so
Or
there's a book
something else
called
has a similar plot to Phantasma?
yeah, I'm just looking at the published date. So Phantasma was published in 2024, and the book that I read was Caraval by Stephanie Garber, which was published in 2016.
Shut up.
Let me just see if I can read the
Kindle, we need you. That's crazy. I had no idea.
yeah, I'm trying to see if the description is the same, or if I just read one of them and be like, that's exactly the same as what happens here. No, the description isn't okay. So yeah, Phantasma with the description. A young witch partners with a powerful ghost to save her sister, but when the competition turns deadly, his help may very well damn her instead. Phantasma only has two rules: don't fall in love with its walls and stay alive. When Ophelia and her sister find their mother brutally murdered, Ophelia has no time to grieve. Not only has she inherited her family's magic, but she is now responsible for her mother's debt. If the siblings don't come up with the money in 1 month, their childhood home will be demolished by the city, but when her sister recklessly tries to win the money by entering Phantasma, Ophelia cannot abandon her. Okay, so I guess the plot itself... Oh,
That's Phantasma.
yeah.
Okay.
I guess the background story is different, but the concept of Phantasma, whatever that contest is exactly the same as Caraval, where you enter this game and you can't. It was like there are rules to it. It was don't fall in love and don't trust anything in the game. You have to stay alive. And then you pair up with this mysterious person and then try to save your sister.
Oh my
Like
god!
And I was like, what the hell? But this does seem like the story, the background still is kind of the same. Or different.
Yeah, but like, see, this is the thing I loved about Kindle's thinking, though, was like, if it's so similar, it's distracting you and you can't keep the books separate in your head, it's a problem, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's where it starts to become problematic. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, now I'm like, oh my god.
I think I still want to read Phantasma just so I can give it a fair shot and be like, okay, what is this?
Well, and that's why I like Kindle, because she's actually reading the books to, like,
Yeah.
see, like, form her own opinion, right? So, like,
Yes.
yeah, I do
definitely.
feel that, because then I took Powerless off and I put Red Queen on my list, but I was like, there was so long where I was like, should I just like read them both and form my own opinion though? Because like it's important to have your own opinion on things. But it's just like when I read her essay, I was like, okay, I don't know what to do now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has sparked a really interesting conversation, I feel like, in the book community of like like inspiration being difficult, right? Because there's so many things
Yeah.
created now. I feel like it's very hard to like you could throw a stone, right, and be like, "Oh, that's similar." Yeah, but I think
Yes.
it's important like to differentiate enough, but like oh god, that's crazy. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
should I read this book? Should I get rid of Phantasmo now?
um. Yeah. Oh, what was my thought? Like, because I think there's also like there's a difference. There's like where's the line? Because there's also like tropes that are really popular that get repeated in every book in a genre. You know, it's like
Yeah.
that's the same. So what's it? Or like if people use like mates and fated mates and everything, but that had to have come from something.
Right.
But it's now like a universal thing. So it's like where's the line?
Yeah. I kind of like that idea of like if I'm now going like, "Oh wait, this is actually I'm thinking of the character from the other book." Then it's like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah.
I've heard, I don't know if it's true. I'm not trying to invite controversy. I've seen people in the comments of her videos being like, oh, there are direct like paragraphs, quotes lifted out of Red Queen into Powerless. And so like that I
Oh,
think is a huge problem, right? You're not
yeah.
trying to actually copy paste like because that's full on plagiarism. If it's just literally the
Yeah.
same thing and you're trying to pass it off as your own. Whereas like,
Definitely.
if you make it like add your own flair to it enough that it's different, then I'm like maybe, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I think there's a very clear line in that sense, but in terms of like inspo, I think it can be really tricky. But
Yes.
again, I don't
Yeah.
know. I haven't read either of those books, so I'm not sure. But
Yeah, because that's how I feel. Also, do you listen to? You probably don't. Le Seraphim, the K-pop group.
I don't think so. No.
They just released this new album, and I was listening to it, and there's one song. Well, there's a lot. When I first listened to it, I was like, there's certain parts to different songs that sound like another song, and like, but they have one song that's like really popular called Boom Pala, which takes the Macarena. The Macarena is playing in the background underneath, which is like just like a full like that's the song that's playing.
Like a sample?
It's the whole thing.
Whoa.
I think it might be like a sample, but it's playing underneath the entire song, and then And then with that, there's a moment where they do like it's the quickest thing, and it's only because I listen to Stray Kids obsessively. But they have this moment where I went, "That's from Stray Kids. Like that's literally the melody and the same like tone and like what they did." I was like, "That's literally a song from Stray Kids." And then do you know, Baby No Money?
No.
He's like a Canadian musician, rapper, artist, and he made a video being like, I thought I recognized this. He's like, the song sounded familiar, and it was that song, and the bass line that he has in a song is the same bass line from that song too. And I was
Oh my
like, this is
God.
crazy. It was that, and then they have another song that sounds like "Kiss Me More" by Doja Cat.
Yeah.
But that is also like taking inspiration from another. That sounds like "Physical" from the '80s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where? Like even in music, I'm like, where's the line?
It's
Because
so
I feel like artists have like sued each other for way less versus what I'm hearing in this album. I'm like, this is wild.
yeah.
Ugh, it's
Yeah.
fascinating.
It's a really interesting conversation, and I think there's a clear line of like the line is when you're literally just copy pasting and being like, this is my work, and not even giving credit, right? Like, I
Yeah.
think that's why, like, sampling, like, labeling something as a sample is really important, because then it gives people the opportunity to go to the original source and, like, be like, oh, well, like, that's, I like this better. Like, I like your
Yes.
interpretation better or whatever, right? Like, I think there's
Yeah.
a very clear line there. But yeah, when it becomes like, oh, inspired by and whatnot, you're like, okay, interesting. And I feel like you kind of have to draw your own line in a way. Because there's a lot of people who are like, I read both and I liked Powerless more. Or like, I read both, I liked Red Queen more. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it sparked a really interesting conversation. And I'm like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's so fascinating. So it's like I haven't, my opinion hasn't fully developed on it. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah. But I do
what's
that.
going on?
I do love Kindle's breakdown though. It's actually crazy. Her whiteboard is insane.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. But yeah, there's just like a lot of stuff right now, I feel like, in terms of like trademark and plagiarism and inspired by versus this is fully like I'm taking this work as my own. Yeah, it's like really prevalent right now for some reason. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's interesting. And I think it's like part of it can like bring out such fear, I think. Like especially like for people that are creating things, I can see that there'd be like a fear of like I'm scared someone else is going to take this. But I also feel like that's such a that can become like a gatekeepy thing where it's like or like it's like a fear, what is it? A scarcity mindset, whereas like it's okay, like you're not going to lose anything majorly. But I could be wrong because I'm not in that world, but
I mean, yeah, I feel the need to like read both and just like decide, right? But it's like I
yeah.
feel like there is ways in which it's very clear, and I feel like there are also ways in which you could and I've seen people argue like, well, and it's just like, okay, I don't know what the right path forward is when it gets into that gray kind of area.
Yes.
It's
I
interesting.
agree. Yeah.
Interesting convo. Wow, what a wild path we went down there.
That was awesome. That was a fun conversation.
Yeah. Okay, I've almost finished the main parts of this whole shebang here.
Yeah, I'm almost done with this row.
Very good.
Yeah, I've been getting to the point with the internet again where I'm like, I'm tired of having other people's opinions and thoughts in my head.
Right, yeah. It's like hard because I feel like for instance, like I'm trying to get into this I'm trying to get better at like just trusting my initial thoughts and opinions and like interpretations of things and like figure out how I feel about something first. Or
Yeah.
at least like figure out what my questions are. And
Yeah.
then I do like to go on and see what other people are saying and perspectives because it's like there are some times where people will like bring up things and I'm like, dang, I didn't even think of that, and like that does resonate with me a lot.
Yeah.
Or like they'll say something, I'm like, yes, I agree. Like, oh my God, it's like I can't believe like somebody else had the same opinion as me. But yeah, it's like that's how I try to treat Obsession when we watched it the other day. I was like, I just want to sit and like process and like
Mm-hmm.
think about what I noticed and what I thought and what I felt. And then it was cool to then go online and like see what other people were saying and like things they noticed and like because I think we were talking about it in the other episode where like we were talking about like when do you think it was like fully she was like under this the wish or the entity or whatever, and when do you think she like was like trickling through like trying to fight to regain
Mm.
control back. And it was cool to like speculate and like wonder and form our opinions on that. So yeah, it was
Yeah,
interesting.
definitely. I agree.
Yeah, dang, I'm seriously gonna look into this. What was the other one? What was it called?
Caraval.
Caraval.
Yeah, by Stephanie Garber.
I want to see if anyone's drawn any of those comparisons yet. That's so
I
great.
tried, I genuinely Googled it, and what I found from the consensus, at least from the people that have read both, was like, they're both good. It was like, um, it was like they just like enjoyed it, and they don't think too much
See, and that's
about it.
interesting because the powerless stuff is like, and the Red Queen stuff is like going off right now. But I haven't seen anybody say necessarily that they hated one or the other. You know, everybody
Yeah.
is like, I love this book or I loved that book, and like that is still the consensus. But it's like, yeah, it's wild. It's like popping off right now. I think it probably
Yeah.
has to do with like all the hate that the author of Red Queen probably got initially, like how
Mm.
that like for that, at least that's how I've read it, is like those fans were like, what the heck? And then she was like, I've released this like
Mm.
a long time ago, and it like sort of backfired on the powerless author of like, oh.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's probably where a
Yeah.
lot of like the animosity is coming from.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it's interesting.
They should reach out to each other and do a collab and be like,
Yeah.
hey, we're
I'm just like,
good.
why are all my like communities going through it right now? Like the drag community that I love to follow, the book community that I love to follow. Like, as what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Ah,
Woohoo.
okay.
Yeah, got a few more rows done. Almost
Hey, look
there.
at that moon. Here's my little drink shop that I've worked
Oh,
on
so cute.
out of a soda can.
I love that.
All right. Well, what a good little craft session. Where do you think we were?
This felt like we were on the couch.
Totally. All right.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.